Hey guys, welcome back to another video games lonesome show, playing Bloodborne. The story has been slowly being revealed, and I'm starting to gather that blood is a big part of the story. What part that plays, I'm not sure, but we just discovered the healing church, which talks a lot about blood cleansing and stuff. And we know that there's beasts involved in stuff. This is my character here. We know that turning into a beast is part of the story. In fact, I went up against my only boss battle I've in the game that I've won so far. He turned into a beast halfway through the fight, and he seemed to think that I would inevitably turn into a beast at some point during the fight. In fact, he was taunting me to go ahead and reveal my true form. Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to turn into a beast, so... but it seems like that's where things are headed, based on the clues I've been getting. And I'm just reacquainting myself here. I've been wielding the axe. I've leveled it up a few times. I've been concentrating on vitality for my character's levels. And I guess I'm gonna go explore Old Yharnam now. But before I go to Old Yharnam, I'm gonna head back to the Cathedral because I don't feel as though I explored everything near the Cathedral yet. I just want to make absolutely certain I've seen everything before I move on to a new area. There's a bit of a... so the way I've been playing, I want to reiterate, I don't farm, and I even avoid inadvertent farming. And what I mean by that, grinding. Inadvertent grinding is like when you die, you collect your souls, but you also kill all the guys that led up to the death in addition to that. So you're in essence getting double the souls in that same area that you died in. If I die and I collect my souls, I make sure not to kill any of the dudes that led up to those recollection of the souls. You know what I'm saying? Or if I do have to kill all those guys leading up to that point, I just don't collect my souls. That's how I'm playing. Because I just don't like it when, in a Souls game, when I level up faster than I should. I feel like at the end of, at least Dark Souls 2, I don't think this was as much a problem in Dark Souls 1, but in Dark Souls 2, I felt as though I was far too powerful towards the end of the game. And although some boss battles were still challenging, I still would have preferred to be a bit weaker than I was towards the end of the game. Alright, so I think I've been down here. I'm just going to run around. Yeah, so this is where I headed into the church. So I've explored this way. There was just one other thing I wanted to check out. And I will say, I've said it once and I'll say it again, I wish that From Software had designed the game in a way that souls were finite. Okay, fucking, that guy. So creepy. He doesn't see me, does he? He'll follow me, too. Alright, so I just wanted to explore down here. Can I knock on that door? Nope. Okay. Nothing over here. Oh, there was an item I didn't see before. Ooh, a monocular. That could help. Looks like there's a good view here, too. Oh, I want to enjoy the view, but these guys are going to try to kill me. But I've killed them already. Oh, they give up. Sweet. Alright, let me check out my view. They're not going to come down here, are they? They did. Alright, well, I'm not going to be able to enjoy that view there, because I've already killed those two and I don't want to kill them again. A la comments I just made. This guy looks difficult, and I haven't killed him, and what the fuck is that thing? I just saw like a little dog type thing on the ground. I haven't tried this guy yet. Not too bad. What do you give me? Blood vial. He's the only one in this area that I hadn't killed yet. So it looks as though the reason I wanted to kill him too is because that looks like a pathway over to there, but like how you reach it. Let me try to go down these stairs and see if I can reach it. There's this room here that you can roll through, and why the hell not? I'll do it again. So much fun. Then there's nothing there. I already got this, but then there's this and it's closed. I know it's closed. I love how it tells me that it's closed. Like, there's no way I could know that. I know it's closed. I'm trying to open it. Is it locked? Thing is, Dark Souls doesn't hold your hand, so it doesn't want you to know if the door is locked or whether it's just closed or not. You have to figure that out for yourself. Modern games these days, they would tell you whether it was locked or not. Holding your hand. Alright, I guess that's it for this area then. I should go... I forgot to use that monocular like I said I was going to. Let me equip it. Where is it? Does it... So you use it like an item, okay. I can't seem to zoom or anything with it, like the old one. The interesting thing is you can continue to fight while you're zoomed in. It might come in handy. Alright, but that's all I have to do in this area, unless I missed something, but... Uh-oh. I could have gotten here a lot easier if I just, gone a different way. Oh, I hope the werewolf hasn't respawned, because I'm bringing a bunch of guys with me. They stopped. Wait a minute, this is the way, right? Yeah, you go down this way. He did respawn. Whoa, he follows you down here. Fucker. All right. So that brings us back to where I left off on the last episode. I had just discovered Old Yharnam, which had burned and doesn't want hunters in their midst, apparently. It specifically says no hunters. Although, through playing this game, it hasn't felt as though hunters are very welcome anywhere. Oh, I was also given antidotes just before I went in, so one would assume there's going to be poison in this area. I also collected a shield at some point, and I don't see myself using it, because I tried it out, and it takes so much endurance to block an attack that you don't even have any ability to follow up with an attack. It's not at all like shields were in Dark Souls, so I think I'm just going to continue carrying this torch around and switching to the gun when I need it. Other than that, I guess I'm ready to head back into the church. Yeah, I don't see anything I can do here with the souls I have. Old Yharnam. The shield is a troll item? Is that so? Like, it's absolutely useless? It's not just me who... It actually takes double endurance, yeah. I could see it. I'm going to keep it around just in case, because it might end up being useful for, like, I could imagine, like, ranged dudes. Oh, read the description. I keep forgetting that most of the story and flavor in Souls games is in the description on items. Here, let me read it. Where is it? A crude wooden shield used by the masses who have arisen to join the hunt. Hunters do not normally employ shields, ineffectual against the strength of beasts as they tend to be. Shields are nice, but not if they engender passivity. That's cute. I could see whipping the shield out in the case that I end up like having to deal with a bunch of ranged characters that I can't make my way through. I might test them on something like that, but I still imagine it's not going to be very effective. Probably not as effective as dodging. So here we are, Old Yharnam. Item. Burning. Smoldering skyline. Just saying what I see, folks.
You there? Hunter!
What?
Didn't you see the warning?
Who?
Turn back at once. Old Yharnam, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm. Turn back, or the hunter will face the hunt.
I'm a hunter, and you warned me to leave by entertaining the possibility of an entire town run only by beasts. I am a hunter. That's not how to dissuade me from entering your town. Hello. Oh, he doesn't like... Oh, some creatures don't like torches. Interesting. I didn't know that torches would be so effective. So this looks like progress. I'm going to go back this way for a second. Oh! I can't tell if they're running because I have the torch out or if that was scripted for him to run away like that. Aw, man, the game has frame rate issues. It's making me want to criticize a lot less. What's that other game that came out that was Dark Souls-like? That kind of got a bad rap. It didn't have a huge marketing budget, and a lot of people... I criticized it quite a bit. Lord of the Fallen. I criticized it for its frame rate issues, but now that I see that the next Souls game has come out with frame rate issues, it makes me feel as though my criticism... Because I think I specifically said during that playthrough that I'll wait for Bloodborne, thank you. I mean, the frame rate issues aren't as bad in this, but they're not good either. Like, they're not really very acceptable for a game that is based on solid gameplay. Yeah, I don't know. I never played Lord of the Fallen long enough to see the other issues if it had them. That's a long drop. Do I know if I can survive that? I haven't tested how far I can fall yet. Slowly making my way down here. It hurts the game a lot because you need to be very precise with your movement. Frame rate can be more dangerous than enemies, sadly. It's interesting that frame rate's an issue, and yet the game got what on Metacritic? $93. Like, I like Souls series, and I like Bloodborne, but I think it's the epitome of overrated. Like, literally overrated. People use that term a lot, but in this case, it's a great game that was given a rating of, like, the greatest of a generation. It does not deserve 93. From what I've seen so far, it's a solid, like, 70 to 80, somewhere in between there. To take a game from 70, 80 up to the 93 area, it needs to be polished until it is just perfect. And if there's one thing that From Software games are not, it is polished. Maybe polished gameplay-wise, but there's so many other aspects that are never polished. I don't give a fuck if YouTube hates me for that. Alright, new enemy. He's not affected by the torch. He's not very tough, so I guess I'll just take him out. Makes me happy that I've disabled comments on YouTube. I hated doing that. In reality. Hello. Oh, what's going on up here? Is that poison, or is that a meter building up towards... Let me see my stats. I don't see the... Oh, poison. Another torch. One person in Shadow Chat said the only issues with the game are loading times and some minor frame rate issues. First of all, frame rate issues are barely ever minor in a game where gameplay and precision is so critical. Second of all, you can't chalk that up to its only issues. It has lighting issues, Foley issues, sound variety issues. Again, I don't want to make this whole playthrough about criticizing the game and nitpicking every issue, but come on, don't be a fanboy. The game is not perfect. It is far from the cream of the crop in terms of where games go. Though I can say, I wish that the studios that are capable of making the cream of the crop would subscribe a little more to From Software's gameplay. I would love to see something in the vein of like how beautiful and perfect Shadow of Mordor was. Have a little bit more difficult of a curve, but AAAs for the masses will rarely be cripplingly difficult because they don't want to alienate people. And that makes sense because they have a budget, they have money to make in order to make more cream of the crop games. Light Ace says he found Shadow of Mordor to be pretty dull. I guess you didn't have very good nemesises. Because for me, I had my own story within that game, and it was the story of me versus my nemesis. And I still haven't defeated him. I almost don't want to defeat Latbag. It would feel like the end of an era. I almost want Latbag to live in perpetuity, just always taunting me from the shadows. Light Ace dislikes randomly generated content. Wow. That must suck to be a gamer in this day and age then, because that's kind of in vogue right now. Nemesi. I'm in a pretty chatty mood today, it appears, so I'm not getting much done. I'm just talking to you guys. Ah, shit. Was there anywhere else to go down there? Shit, I'll make the trek back down. I'll make sure I didn't miss anything. Anyways, to wrap up what I was basically going on and on about, is just, it does bug me when, no matter what the game or the company is, people seem to be just blindly in love with it and don't see its flaws for the things that it does right. Just because the game's awesome doesn't mean that we have to ignore anything that's wrong with it. If you don't hold developers to do better, then how will they ever do better? Okay, I guess that's all that there is down here. Oh wait, I have to vote this down because it makes no sense. As far as graphics go and how I've called it flat, I looked at some of the trailers that we watched during E3 in comparison, and I don't think it was as stark as I was, when I edit the show, I edit it on a monitor that has a beautiful color gamut, and the contrast and everything stands out a lot better than it does in studio television, so although we did watch the trailers in studio on this TV, I watched them the majority of the time on my editing computer. So in my mind's eye, I can end up seeing things a little bit more beautifully than they end up on this TV. I don't think that the difference between the trailers and what we ended up with is as stark as I thought, but there does still seem to be a tiny bit of a less graphical prowess, I feel, in the shipped product. We've also become very spoiled by foliage in some games. Oh my god. Ew. Anyways. Alright, so I'm making my way over the bridge now. How big is the From Software team, guys? How big is the company that, or not the company, but how big is the team that specifically did this game? Light Ace, I disagree with that. I've compared specifically the parts that were in the trailers, and in my mind's eye, it doesn't look as shiny. The overall company is 230, but don't they work on more than one thing? I want to know how big the team specifically on the game was. Ubisoft has more than 1,000 employees, but 1,000 don't work on any given game. Whoop! Hey, why aren't you afraid of my torch? There we go. Okay. Team B is like only 40, wow. I'm gonna try to shoot this guy at the right time. Shit. Come on, I need to learn your timing. There we go. Oh, where did you come from? Hey, you're supposed to be afraid of this. Yeah, that's right. I'm almost dead. Oh, I was being slowly poisoned. I didn't know that I'd been poisoned. I saw the meter going up. I didn't know it had filled all the way. You gotta keep an eye on that. I kind of wish that the screen would like change, or like I would hear maybe my heartbeat when I got poisoned. Shouldn't there be some indicator that you're poisoned? I mean, obviously my character in game would be feeling the effects of poison. How come as a player I'm not feeling it? And I almost feel, I'm pretty sure Dark Souls actually had like a vibrating controller when you were poisoned or something. We've got to work on this range. Whoa! That's where you came from before. You were alive. Oh shit, I didn't want to retrieve my blood echoes because I killed all those dudes. I forgot how you retrieve them in this game. Whatever, I only retrieved a few extra guys worth. Yeah, I acknowledge that it tells you when you're poisoned. I still think that there should be an indicator if you continue to be poisoned. Like, like a feeling, a visual like effect, some sort of like vignette of purple or something, and like a rumbling that you're constantly being. Every time you take damage from the poison, it should be like a small vibration. I'm just practicing my timing here. So one hit from that guy gets me almost halfway to slow poison status. Interesting. To be clear, I understand that there's a meter showing that I get poisoned, and I understand that there's an icon that appears up here. I'm talking about something completely different. He doesn't seem to be... Okay.
Thank you. Merciless. Half cut with blood, as the best hunters are.
I'll hop down there in a moment, I guess. Specters still don't work. No patch yet, I guess.
Which is why I must stop you.
Whoa! What? A Gatling gun? Yikes. Those guys give a lot of souls. That looks like a clear view for him to shoot me down there. Oh, I can actually see that one. What's that all about? Go ahead. He died when he went up to that. Oh, that looks like he was probably shot up then. I'm not going out there yet. What the fuck? Oh, he's up there. Oh, man, that's really tough. That takes a lot of damage. All right. No wonder that dude got chewed up out there. Alright, I think I'll be fine though, because beware of trap. Alright. Come in here. Okay. That AI. Shit, that's the trap. Those jars are full of fire. I want to get that. That camera. Come on. I want to be able to see the dude. Alright, I'm going to put this away. Come at me. Alright, so I'm hoping that I'm safe on the other side of this. Nope. Uh-oh. That would have been a pretty cool trap if the birds were a little bit more reactive. See, camera placement when you're in a corner and things like that, that's polish. That's the type of thing that people like Naughty Dog spend years of development and a team of like 10 people dedicated to just the camera movement. And that's what makes the difference between like a AAA and a AA, which that's what Dark Souls is. It's a AA. That's not to say it's not a good game. It's just that it doesn't have the same budget, or it must not. If it did, then they wasted their money. Oh, that was actually a good tip. This AI is terrible. It kind of takes away from the scariness of these dudes, that they just stare at me like that. Oh, he's scary when his hood comes up. Every so often, specters are working. Uh-oh. Where should I go out there? I guess up against the base of the building. I kind of like this level design. It forces you to kind of rush into areas in order to find safety from the Gatling gun, which forces you into situations that might get you killed. Like this. I thought I had my... Hey, why are they afraid of me? I don't have my, Is that a glitch? Because I don't have my torch out. That's weird. No, not a glitch? So why are they afraid of me? Yeah, that's a glitch. No, not a glitch. Yeah, it seemed like it was a glitch that they still thought I had a torch in my hand. I want to go get that item, but I hope I can do it fast enough. Can't go in there. All right. There's a hunter down there. Oh, he's coming right at me. Get back here. Come here, asshole. That was an accident. This guy looks tough. This is really annoying. They've programmed him to play like a player. That doesn't hurt. I can't fight him where he is right now, because if he's gonna just tease me like this, I can't go out there. I'll fight him later, I guess. He's not following me. Let's see what's up this ladder. Am I wrapping around behind? I think I'm about to come up on the Gatling gun. Wait a minute. I'm just gonna heal up. I got enough souls that I'd really like not to lose them right now. There he is.
I should think you still have dreams.
That guy's tough.
The next time you dream, give some thought.
He's really tough. And I had like no fucking silver bullets to deal with them either. Alright. Where am I? Alright, so I just have to make my way to that dude as fast as I can. No silver bullets. Fuck off. God damn it. Fuck off! Ugh. Those pots block you. Will my souls be... What? Did the guy just follow me? Will my souls be on the ground, or are they going to be in this dude? Because I wouldn't mind getting my souls back and running away. They're on the ground. See ya. I'll deal with you when I have silver bullets. I don't have any. I'm taking my souls and I'm going home. What'd you do coming all the way up here? Cutie? There's more stuff to explore before I go up against him. Somebody's saying you can kick people in this game? How? You can't kick. Alright. has been another chat room tip session. Oh, hello. What? Why you scream at me? Oh shit. I didn't want to throw a pebble. There's just 2 dudes down there. I don't think there's any more guys from above. I should really have the antidotes equipped. This guy seems bigger than the other dudes. Alright, I have that ready now. More antidote, which goes into storage, I guess. These guys are tough. He's not afraid of me anymore. Nah, fuck off! Get off me! There we go. That did that. And he just waited for his death. Wow, this has been a really rough area on me. I like how some of these guys all wear hats. It's awesome. I wonder what makes them wear hats. Sometimes, but other times not. It's an interesting area. So I'm hoping that somewhere in here, by clearing out this area, I might get a bonfire that's a little bit closer to the dude up on the Gatling gun so that I could attempt him multiple times until I defeat him. I hope that's not a boss in the middle. I want my souls. I don't want to lose my souls. Whatever. Oh, shit. I'm about to get trapped in there. Oh, shit. Fear ambush. I didn't see any notes talking about like a boss battle. Beware of mob. I would love to cash these souls in. Respite. I'll be back after the break.